Yo, good afternoon. It's Shyne Podcast, sports included and everything. You know how we're going to do it today. We're going to give a rundown from this whole weekend and how the NFL was, the Lopez fight, everything. So we're running down everything. And sooner or later, we're going to have more series. So, let's start out with my special guest, my man right here, Mr. Ugly. He's sporting ugly TV, super ugly TV. Ugly TV, whatever you want to call it, he's sporting it. He's doing it.
No time.
Also, he on his stock wave, trade wave, everything. So, my man here, we know what he's doing. So, tell the people about you.
Yeah, you already know, man. It's your boy, man. Super Ugly TV, man. Where does I'm originally from New York, with the Big Apple stand up, You see me, but I'm in Florida now, and I'm a dude into that love sports, man. Like all sports, from basketball, football, baseball, boxing, ultimate fighting, golf, whatever, NASCAR, whatever, man. Nah, I mean, man, we just in the building, my nigga. Word up into this here, word up, Shyne Podcast. I'm just trying to support, Shyne Podcast, so you already know. So I'm just here, man. Word up, and I mean, and you already know into that. We're here to do business, man. So yeah, that's really about it. And yeah, we're on to sports right now.
I bet. So we're gonna start out with our first game from last night. We had the Chiefs versus the Bills. Chiefs covered the 5.5. I had the 5.5 for the Chiefs. Not a bad week. I went over 500% of 500 with my bet. So it's not a bad week. So, but what you thought about the Chiefs game?
I really What up? I looked at game like a hard fought game. You see me, but the Bills are like real paper champions. And the reason I say that, me, because as soon as the Bills went 4-0 and they got all that prosperity, built up into their head, like all the mass media, like ESPN, Fox Sports 1, and everybody hyping the Bills, what happened? They got killed a week ago. We're talking, it's like murdered and I'm telling you, we're talking to Derrick Henry ran all over their defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bam. So, how you let a rookie running back run for over 200 yards on you guys?
Oh,
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
About 160. 160.
Well, yeah, I don't know. The offense as a whole, they ran for over 260 yards on them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you guys let these dudes come into Buffalo with Orchard Park and do that to you guys.
I can't lie to you, Bill. I can't lie to you. Allen didn't do that bad. He had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He
did horrible in the first half, though.
Yeah, but he did because he keeps out. He got that big arm, man. He just out throwing dudes, man. He just be out throwing.
I think he had 66 passing yards in the first half. I'm like, 56 yards?
Yeah, I know.
Man, high school quarterbacks have more yards in the first half of a football game. I'm like, what happened to all of those long bombs in the first 4 weeks of the season? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Man defense. Man-to-man shutdown defense on the corners. That's what happened.
I can't lie to you. You know what's crazy is probably one of the best games was the Titans game because you know what's crazy is? No, but what's crazy about it is the Titans dropped 42 on the Texans and also dropped 42 on the Bills.
Yeah, so in 2 weeks, where did they drop the whopping 84 points? You see, but scratch all that. Where did the play of the week? Where did you see that stiff arm?
With the Josh Norman. I mean, that's viral everywhere, man. Everybody loved that one. Everybody loved that one.
Yo, Josh Norman. Yo, see, this guy should retire.
Yeah, he got the stiff arm of his life. He got the stiff arm.
Nah.
Yo, but check it though.
What know that stiff arm reminds me of? Yo, like 4 or 5 years ago, Adrian Peterson played the Browns.
Oh yeah,
and then Adrian Peterson did that juke, and then he just threw that
dude, man. Nah, but but check it. On the next one on our slate though is the Ravens versus the Eagles. The Ravens won by 2 points. Didn't cover the spread, which was didn't originally cover the spread, but they won and got basically they won by 2 points. The Eagles kind of was coming there. I'm hearing Deshaun Jackson is coming back next week for the next game. So I'm kind of liking the Eagles because I think they're going against the Giants. But we're gonna put that out on the next podcast. So we have this new thing going on. It's gonna be me versus you. It's gonna be basically our picks and us versus each other and stuff like that. And we're gonna eventually get people involved in it. So, but like I said, the Ravens won. What do you think about the Ravens, man? I don't know if they really like. I can't really see them as a full contender for in the playoffs because Lamar Jackson needs help. I've been saying that for a while, but I don't know, man. You tell me.
You still have to learn how to be accurate from the pocket.
Bro, you don't got no wide receiver.
You have to throw the damn football.
He's throwing the football more this year than he's throwing the football more and ran less. He has no wide receivers. You can't judge a man with no wide receiver. Who's he throwing to? Boykins? I mean, Brown and Andrews. You can't go tight end and one wide receiver, and Brown is more of a slot receiver to me. Or you you can put him as a second deck or a backup, but you need a dominant wide receiver. That's why I was all in for them to go get Antonio Brown. But I see that they're not gonna do it. But I
was just about to say that.
It will be a good.
I was about to say Antonio Brown, but
now, but I'm saying this. The bad part about it is, I had the Vikings with the -4 against Atlanta, and they got washed. And I am tired of Cousins. I've been tired of Cousins.
You like that? Because I like that.
I liked it when it was. I liked it when it was 4. I said I liked the Falcons, and I'm mad. And I had these dudes, man, and oh my God, man, I don't know what to say about them.
What I'm trying to figure out about the Vikings is what the hell happened to their defense? Where's that vaunted defense where the Vikings had 2 years ago?
Yeah, but
what happened?
They trying. Kirk Cousins still is not a. Kirk Cousins is a.
Yo, he robbed the bank.
He's robbing
that bank for that guarantee.
And this shows improved to the people that was out there that was wanted Kirk Cousins in the beginning, but should have just stayed content with Teddy Bridgewater because Teddy Bridgewater was a decent quarterback and not bad at his accuracy. Yeah, he lost to the Bears, but come on, Kirk Cousins would have lost to the Bears in that defense, man. So people, man, that's what happens when people decide they want Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins didn't really much for the Redskins. Does anybody realize that if Robert Griffin III didn't get injured and Gruden didn't like Robert Griffin III, we would never been having Kirk Cousins conversations? I'm done with Kirk Cousins. I'm honestly been really done with the Vikings.
Yo, I swear to God, that's all he does is throw for yards. I said that's all he does is throw for yardage.
Yo, they couldn't even get the run game started. So that shows you how much they miss Cook. So it was kind of like it was just imbalanced, man. It was just a horrible one. Man, this is a good one right here. This is a good one. The Browns. Man, the Browns, man. Browns.
Yo, the Browns?
Wow,
these dudes, Would Baker Mayfield is really starting to look like a first-round bust. And I hate to say that, man, because
I
was a big fan of his in Oklahoma/Texas Tech. He was the man.
Yeah, but he
had the man.
He had
You see, but we all know real talks in college football and the Big 12.
Garbage.
That whole damn conference has no. So where'd all those numbers in that he had in college at Oklahoma and Texas Tech? Those are inflated numbers. You see me, because all of those secondaries in the Big 12 are garbage.
Yes,
every single one of them. From Texas, Oklahoma State, Kansas State.
What do you think about the Steelers?
Iowa State?
Does it prove anything for the Steelers how they destroyed them like that? Does it really show you anything, or is it division to take? Because I'm kind of leaning on the Steelers because I haven't seen. I think if Lamar Jackson gets another weapon, maybe I'll ride with it. Plus, on top of it, they haven't used J.K. Dobbins. Mark Ingram, that whole running game is just, oh my God, it's just a mess. To me, it's just a whole mess. I don't know. I love Lamar Jackson, but man, you need help.
Steelers defense is tremendous right now. Steelers defense is on another world. It's Devin Bush. You know, T.J. Watt, word up in Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He had that pick six he had.
He made a big difference when they got him. He made a big difference.
That was a huge pickup. Huge pickup in that secondary.
Man.
Huge. Big time.
So, let's go with this one. Phillip Rivers, man. I think he's done. I think the Jets are going to trade Darnold, which would be smart. Trade Darnold. They suck anyway. Trevor Lawrence is in the street. It's over.
They need to tank for Trevor.
They are taking for Trevor, but the day about it is, it's done. So I think to myself, why not see if you could trade? Because Phillip Rivers is not the answer for the coach. Because the coach should have lost that game. Would
the Bengals have bad luck this season, man? How are you losing at home? See, but shout out to Phillip Rivers on the comeback, though. Shout out to Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
But Phillip Rivers, we've all seen him for his whole damn career. Phillip Rivers, he will pass for yardage. He will trash talk opponents. But when push comes to shove and the game is on the line, normally he will throw one or maybe two, or damn it, maybe three crippling
interceptions, man.
Game-ending interceptions.
You know what's crazy, though?
And it will lose his team the game.
You know what? They did end up covering the 3.5. That was the original spread. They did end up covering, I think.
Barely with 31-27. They won by 4, so barely covered.
Yeah, they came close, man. And I mean, I can't even lie to you. I didn't even know on this. I mean, that whole game was just it was just embarrassing for the coach, man. And I just and they have
to shout out to Joe Burrow, man. Word up into Joe Burrow's the rookie of the year by far.
Oh, you're not going with Claypool?
He's growing on me right now. You know, where the guy's growing on me, you know?
No, I fought with you. I'm not even before we even mention Claypool. Sure. We forgot to mention
Herbert. I like Chase Claypool though. Word up is is Notre Dame fans stand up.
Justin Herbert.
Oh, Justin Herbert from Oregon.
Yeah.
That was a great draft pick.
Great pick by the Chargers. Great
draft pick right there.
I mean, I fought with you. I want to see.
No.
I want to see what he does. I want to see what he does. I want to see what he does with I want to see what he does next year. That's like the basis of how I'm looking at it. Like, let me see what he does next year, because that would be the defining moment, especially during that situation. If he does, do and outperform his duty and do what he gotta do, that would be a great story, especially the second season. Man, let's see what happens, because I like Justin Herbert. I can't lie to you. I think he's rookie of the year right now, because especially they're going against who they going against next? I'm
shooting a video right now, ma. Yeah.
He's going against the Jags. They're going against the Jags. And man, my fault, man. I got sidetracked. So they're going against the Jags. I like Justin Herbert, and that's really pretty much it's pretty much the what I think I like. So I like Justin Herbert, and we're gonna go with the next one on the list is gonna be the Jags versus the Lions. The Jags. I mean, I had the Lions anyway with the 3.5 on that spread. And they honestly, man, they honestly took care of their business against the Jags. I was not really floating with the Jags, but I mean, I don't know. The Jags are just hot trash. I mean, even when they got DJ Chalk back, it's just the problem is that they got DJ Chalk back, and they still haven't really.
DeAndre Swift, baby. I had DeAndre Swift on my fantasy team. He finally balled for me. Yeah. He had 116 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. So shout out to my man, from Georgia, DeAndre Swift.
Nah, but you know what's crazy is, before I set up my DraftKings lineup, I had seen him. Beautiful. And I decided to pick him because the Jags has been awful against the running back. So I ended up picking
awful.
Yeah, which was a great thing, because it was either him or Adrian Peterson, and I just picked him because I was like, yo, I think that's gonna passing wise, he's better passing catcher than Adrian Peterson, and they're gonna utilize him a lot more in the game, because they drafted him for a reason. You can't run Adrian Peterson forever, so that really solidified the situation. But I'm gonna go with the other one. The other one was the Bears versus the Panthers. The Bears was the underdogs against the Panthers, and they was getting
had a hard-fought game right there.
That was
a hard-fought game of defenses.
Yeah, I mean, I had the Chicago Bears anyway, so I was not really I like the Panthers. I like what they was doing, but I mean, like I said, man, that Bears defense.
You shout out to Nick Foles. Nick Foles.
Shout out to the defense, man. It was the Bears defense that paved the way, because Bridgewater couldn't really do nothing against that Bears defense, and I was completely sold on taking that one. I can't lie to you. I mean, I went. It was a hard choice, but I went with
on my fantasy team too. Shout out to the Bears defense.
The Bears defense took care of their business, man. They did what they had to do.
They held the Panthers to 16 points. Huge. Yeah. That was down effort in this passing league nowadays. You already know the NFL is. It's a passing league. It's a passing league. Man, there's still defense being played out there.
Nah, that was the thing about this. But I mean, with the but we had one that was right around the corner in our yard, man. It was the Washington Redskins at the Giants Stadium, at the Giants. Basically, the Giants is giving up, is the favorite by 1, or some places got it by 2. Depends on where you go.
You still call them the Redskins.
Washingtons. I took Washington.
I'll always call them the Redskins. I don't care about no PR stunts. They'll always be the Washington Redskins. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. I can understand that. Now I could completely understand. It's the world becomes
the Washington football team, huh?
Yeah, the world becomes.
You can save that for the shit. You can save that for the PR fans. Real fans always call them the Redskins. Simple as that.
Nah, but like I said, man, I mean, they upfront with you. They took care of their business by covering the spread. They didn't win the game, but I mean, I don't even understand why they Kyle Allen is I mean, I don't know, man. That
he's
whole
okay, but it's like
he's gonna fall down the line.
His offensive line is the worst offensive line in football, probably. We're the worst offensive line in the NFC.
He's gonna fall down anyway. I'm not even like there's not really much to say. I mean, Daniel, man, he just throws interceptions. Man, I'm done with the Daniel situation, man. I mean, I'm not
where the Daniel Jones is like Eli Manning Jr. to me, you know. Would throws a lot of interceptions at the wrong time. And he also has that stupid face.
Yeah, he went to
the camp. Has that Eli face, like.
Wow, he went to the camp.
I don't know how did that happen because he threw a horrible pass.
Yeah, he went to the camp, but I mean, look. Yo, the Broncos beat the Patriots by 6 points, 18-12. I had the Broncos on the spread. You was shocked? Are you shocked?
Yeah, the spread was 8.5.
Bro, what Patriot team you think is beating? I'm a Patriot fan. What Patriot team you think is beating anybody by 2 touchdowns?
You see?
What offense?
Yeah, you see, but the Broncos' offense is horrible. So I'm like, how the hell are they gonna, you know?
They did it. Drew Lock was playing. So I like if it was anybody else that was quarterbacking, I would have never probably ran with that. I probably would have just stayed away. But Drew Lock was playing, and up front with you, I can't lie to you, man. Like I was trying to tell a dude on the book one time, he was like, "Yo, I'm going with the Patriots with the 8." In the 8.5 and the 9, I said, yeah, you might sway my decision, but I'm gonna stick with the Broncos because up front with you, the defense is hard, and plus the New England has no offense, man. They have no offense.
They don't have no receivers to really throw the ball to.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, you got Henry, McKill Henry. I'm like, man, I'm saying. Yeah, I know he hasn't really performed out his game, so I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Harry sucks, and we're like, word up. Like, we're talking to that's another for Bill Belichick flop draft pick at the receiver position.
They don't draft good wide receivers.
He cannot draft a good wide receiver if his life depended on it.
Yo, man, they needed to. They need to improve the whole situation. I'm for with you, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull a move, man, and try to get somebody or try to get something. But I mean, like I said,
how did Cam Newton still is not? How the hell you can't pass the ball still in year 10 or whatever the hell it is?
Just because you've been there for years doesn't mean you're gonna learn how to pass the ball. It doesn't happen like that. If they were not accurate when those coming out of college, sometimes they're gonna become that accurate in the NFL. It's not. It's true. And plus, you're in a bigger stage. You know how now defenses are reading you better, your tendencies and everything. But anyway. I'm done with the Patriots. Let's go get past that. Shoot, the Packers ended up getting blown out 38-10 by the
That was a shocking turn of events.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers in the back of the field like this, man, the whole time. I'm like, oh, man, we got to be tough down her way. Man.
Tampa's defense is the most improved for defense in the entire league right now.
Nah, I can't lie to you. They didn't do that bad last year.
What, because a year ago? Word of that secondary, word of their secondary, word of their pass defense a year ago, man, probably for ranked like 21st, 23rd, or 25th, or one of them.
You had James Winston throwing the ball everywhere. How can the defense sit down when you got Jameis Amos throwing the ball everywhere? You got Jameis Amos, man.
Yeah, that's my man from Florida State, man. He can't be cracking on my man Jameis.
He giving out pound cake to everybody, man. Jameis Amos, man.
We're the Jameis had Oprah Winfrey syndrome. You get a pick. Everybody gets a pick.
I guess he made enough money to buy some lobster now. He got enough money to get lobster, so it is what it is. So,
we don't have to steal the crab legs no more, right?
Crab legs no more. I was thinking lobster, but whatever. He got the money now. He don't rob the Bucks for, because I didn't think he was a good pick when the Bucks first got it. Even though all that hype and everything, like I said, it's bad when teams draft quarterbacks. Look at the accuracy. That's the main objective, is the accuracy that a quarter. Like when Russell got drafted, I knew Russell Wilson was a good quarterback because his accuracy was about 72%. That's high in a college format. That's high. That's great. That means that he could transition. When you get quarterbacks that's not high accuracy, it's either they got to cover it up with something. I mean, like I said, man. I mean, come on. Look at what the Bears is going through, man. They bet Trubisky. They put Foles in. They had a chance to get Watson. They had a chance to get Mahomes, and they gave that up. So, I mean, like I said, they riding with their defense. They riding with Foles.
That was one of the worst life decisions. Yo, I want to know. Word up to all my fans that's in attendance right now. Yo. Whoever watched college football, Mitchell Trubisky, he was trash, at South Florida. I don't know what the hype was way back in college, 4 or 5 years ago.
What happens, man?
I'm like, Mitchell Trubisky?
That's why we got more. That's why we got more black quarterbacks now.
Yeah.
So we make bad picks, man. We had some good. Now we got some. Let me get out of that one. Anyway, yo, the last game. The last game. You ain't know what time it is. The last game on our menu is basically the 49ers. The 49ers was the underdogs against the Rams, 3.5 points. They covered it at home against the Rams. Sure, basically took care of their business, beat them by 8, 16-24. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Good improvement from last week. Yeah, that crippling loss. That was a big loss, man. And they have to keep up.
Last week, the 49ers got killed at home by the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
The Dolphins dropped 37 on them last week. So that was huge.
They needed that, but they had to keep up. And especially, man, you got the Cardinals out there. You got the Cardinals. You got the Rams. You got the 49ers, and you got the Seahawks. I mean, yo, you got to get it when you fit in. You need to win.
And that's a hard-ass division.
Very hard division, man. You got
the NFC West. Yo, the NFC West is no joke. No joke.
Anyway, like I said, man, yo, this is basically the end of the podcast. I mean, I hope everybody enjoys the podcast. I appreciate it, my man. True. We're going to come in.
You already know I'm here, man. Word up into talking college. NFL is coming this week. With big-time games, and our picks is dropping in a couple days, tops.
Yeah.
So, word up, I mean, it's nigga, look out for our picks. It's coming soon. And you already know what time it is, man. It's the Shyne Podcast, man. Look out for us, man.
Hey, man, like I said, man, I appreciate everything. I'm about to drop this thing, and we're about to make these moves and everything like that. But to all the people that's out there listening, man, I hope you enjoy your day, enjoy the coverage, and we're going to be right back on tomorrow. The same thing, same place, same damn thing, same damn time. Whatever the situation is, we won't get it.
Yeah,
I appreciate everything. But deuces.
Peace out.